Last year, a guy set a real new bar for wedding proposals when he popped the question to his girlfriend, who's a cardiologist. So if you haven't seen the video, you're in for a treat. Her favorite movie is the classic film Sleeping Beauty, so he animated himself into it. Check out this fairy tale proposal. Here, roll the tape.
Every day you get to propose to your high school sweetheart.
Oh my God, these poor people.
They're all in on it.
Oh my God!
I love you with my whole heart, including all of its ventricles, atriums, valves. She's a cardiologist. Will you live happily ever after with me?
Yes.
What? The proposal was shared around the world and seen tens of millions of times. What do you guys think? That's pretty amazing. Well, here for their first sit-down interview since the proposal, please welcome Lee and his fiance, Sthuthi, y'all. So, you genuinely look like some females know that some people know that they're about to be proposed to. You genuinely looked confused and worried for people around you.
Yes, yeah. So I was watching this movie and I genuinely thought someone had messed up Sleeping Beauty. I was like getting mad at this film place. And then I see like this, you know, it goes into Lee and then a ring pops. I'm like, oh my gosh, someone's getting proposed to right now. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute. I think I'm getting proposed to.
That's amazing. So wait, let's go back. So you are really high school sweethearts, right?
Yes. So yeah, we actually met, kind of started knowing each other freshman year of high school.
Yeah, we're both.
Oh my gosh, you're adorable. Then you're adorable now.
We both grew up in Boston. Well, we met in Boston, Brookline High School. We went to, we had classes together freshman year, and I was always kind of the quiet kid in class, like making videos with his buddies, and Sthuthi was the pretty straight-A student who everyone would always try to copy off her homework.
It didn't start there, though, right? Because y'all separated, you went away for a minute, and then you came back together, right?
Yeah, so we went to separate colleges, you know, in high school, you kind of do your own thing. And then 3 years ago, we had randomly like met up with each other, and it was kind of funny. We were at a bar talking, and I was like, oh, so how's your girlfriend doing? And he was like, oh, we broke up 2 years ago. I was like, oh, really? That's so sad. Yeah.
That's so unfortunate. I'm so sorry
I'm so sorry for you.
Do you need a shoulder to cry on?
Right here.
So why Sleeping Beauty?
So Sleeping Beauty has been my favorite movie since I was like 4 years old. Basically, my parents would put it on to kind of keep me entertained while they had to do what they had to do. So I've watched
I don't know any parents that do that.
That's like a weird
Not
thing,
one.
right?
Yeah.
So I probably watched it 100 times, but Lee actually...
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And,
Had you never seen it till you did this? Wow! Oh my God, big step. You inserted your own like twist on it. That's
and needless to
amazing.
say, it was very difficult to focus on the movie, seeing it in that context for the first time, with knowing what was about to happen. So I might need to watch it again.
So the thing, it's a great movie. But let's talk about the planning, because I hear it took 6 months to do this. But that's half a year. I do math as well as sing. So, like, that's crazy amount of time to build up for a proposal, and I'm really happy she said yes.
Yeah, no, we just had, the idea kind of started in a much smaller form, which was knowing it's her favorite movie and knowing that I, work in production, it seemed like it was rich soil to do something. And so I had the idea, like, is there any way I could find a way to animate us into it? And, just through looking on Instagram, finding illustrators who had that sort of style, wound up finding someone in Australia, super talented illustrator there.
Yeah.
And she was able to draw us in all of those different frames as characters in that style. And then we had a finished, film. And then it became a matter of how to get her there and, get a screening room.
Because I hear you said she's super smart, so she'd figure it out. So you had to really navigate this carefully.
Well, I knew I wanted, her. I know how much her friends and family mean to her, so I wanted them to be part of this moment. And then it became this matter of how do you get them in this, in some sort of venue where they can watch it. And we decided this, I decided this local, this independent movie theater, she didn't know much about at that point. This independent movie theater in our hometown would be the perfect venue. We could get all our friends and family in one place.
It's so cool. What do y'all think of this story?
No one's ever done anything so nice.
I saw the clip, but like completely out of context, like on Instagram or something. And I was like, oh my God, those people look so much like the people in the movie. I didn't understand it at all.
You didn't understand it.
Yeah.
So,
I will say though, you've kind of ruined it for everyone else who propose for anything.
that is like incredible. I know. So why, Lee, why was it so important for you to go all out?
Stuthi's my high school sweetheart, and like she's someone who's meant so much to me over the years, and just being able to watch her career and watch her grow as a person. And you know, she comes from a long line of like strong women physicians. Her mom was a doctor, and her grandmother
Was also a doctor.
Wow.
So
Third
growing
generation.
The family business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes. So Lee, through all of this, you say the MVP of this proposal was actually someone else.
Yeah, a woman named Kayla Coombs, who's an Australian illustrator who did all the illustrations of the two of us as characters in that style. And had it not been for her and her astronomical talents, none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, wow, that's so cool. And someone across the world, that's the coolest part.
Yeah, it's
Someone
amazing.
across the world, like, did this whole cool thing. That's what I think was so cool.
It's incredible that you can do something like this and it can sort of reverberate beyond borders with someone that you, like, is literally on the other side of the planet. We've never even met.
Yeah.
Kayla.
Yeah.
So, you know, Kayla.
She better be invited to that wedding. I was like, that girl deserves an invitation.
Yes.
The VIP table.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, Lee's not the only one who can pull off a surprise. He didn't know this, but Kayla the illustrator is here. Come on out. It's lovely to meet you. Oh, God, you're so talented. Oh, thank you. You're so talented. Have a seat. Kayla, you want to sit down here by me? Sure. Oh, thank you. All right, sit down. With your little sweater tucked in, you're cute. I love it. You are so talented, and you don't normally do this, right? You're normally a children's book illustrator, right?
Yeah.
So what drew you to this project? Why did you say yes to this one?
I mean, look at them. They're just so cute.
They are adorable,
Yeah.
but you're clear across the planet, and like you were like, I guess that's a
Yeah.
time-consuming thing.
It was. Like, that was the main thing. When, you know, Lee told me about this idea, I was like, oh, this is ambitious. Like, replicating the style of such a loved movie from so long ago, using
Yeah.
modern techniques. And it's a big project. I'm just one girl with a pencil. I don't have a team. I just draw in my bedroom. So I said, if you can be flexible on timeline, I will work on it at night and on the weekends. And like,
so
we'll
kind.
get
You
there
didn't
in
even
the end.
know him. That's so
Yeah,
kind.
But like when we first spoke on Skype and Lee was telling me about how you guys met in high school, and like his face just lit up when he spoke about her. And like, I'll never forget, you just had like the biggest smile I've ever seen.
Okay,
So,
men make me cry when they cry. You stop it.
He has allergies.
Oh, no, you're crying too. You two
It was
are
over, you guys
killing me.
backstage someone on Instagram.
No, it's just so beautiful. And I also, I mean, I know that I asked actually for examples of your other artwork too. And the reason why I wanted to as well is because you've been getting a lot of offers. People want you to do it for their proposals, right?
oh yeah, so many people
Yeah.
are like, can you do the same thing for me?
So this is your stuff though, right? For your...
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to show some of the stuff that you do as well. I love it. It's very inclusive. And I hear you agreed to do one more proposal though, right?
Yes, this will be the last one.
Because people keep asking. Yeah.
Yes, I've had a lot of requests, but this one is very special. There's a couple that they've been dating for 2 years. They saw the proposal video that I made for Lee and Sthuthi and loved it.
Yeah.
And I believe that they might be around.
They're around here. Well, let's
Maybe
see that
I did
picture.
a picture for them.
Let's see it. Does anyone recognize themselves in this picture? I'm not sure. We could keep looking around. Like, do anyone recognize? Oh! This is a love ball! It's a love ball, people! Andy is here with his girlfriend Morgan and has something he wants to say. Andy, go ahead!
Hey guys. So Morgan, a couple weeks ago, you showed me their picture, their proposal, and you're like, "This is awesome. There's no way we could pull this off." Well, we're here. I love everything about you. The way you sing way too loud in my car, even though I hate it, I actually love it. the way that you make me express myself, I'm super internal, and you bring that out of me. And I mean, I'm doing this on national TV, I think. I'm still not sure if this is real or not. So, hey, Kelly. The last couple of years have been awesome, but I know they've been really hard with the passing of your dad. And you loved animation with him. So with that being said, will you marry me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Okay, so to celebrate, I'm collecting myself. Everything's fine. Sorry, Gloria, makeup artist. To celebrate this big news, we're sending Andy and Morgan to Ibero Star Gran Paraísos All Butler Suite Resort, which offers unparalleled all-inclusive benefits and the highest levels of fine dining. It's nestled in an incomparable beach in Club in Riviera Maya, Mexico. I hope y'all have the best time ever. You seem adorable. 2 years, you know by now, trust. I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.